Welcome. My name is Realm Rider, and you are part of the Realm Gaming Show. I know I've been gone for a little bit, and it's just because, well, things get crazy when they get crazy, right? So the good news is yes, the world's getting crazy. We all know this, that the world's getting crazy. I mean, I don't have to tell anyone that. Like, just turn on the news and you'll know. Now, in saying that, even though the world's getting crazy and, we're waiting for everything to blow up, right? Whatever is what I say. But I will tell you what it is. It's called Minecraft. Everyone's always asked me, like, why don't I play Minecraft? Why don't I stream with it? And all. Minecraft. But the real question is, why don't I? So, guess what? What do you know? It's Minecraft. Now, as you can see, my player's just shaking his head. But here is a world that I have set up, and as you can tell, it's been up and going for 679 days. And seriously, that's like, I don't know if anyone else feels like this, but this is like, holy cow. You know? Like, now, the real truth about what got me into Minecraft, well, family, first of all. I mean, it's some of the biggest things when we play games. It's usually family, right? Well, for me, it definitely was family. And, when you get into a game, like I did, it was one of those fun moments, and the fun has never stopped, to be honest. But I mean, really think about this for a minute. Like, why do we play games? Why does anyone play games? And I don't mean playing games while dating or going through any of that stuff, because, well, I don't know about anyone else, but I don't like playing those games. And I don't know why anyone would like playing those games. I mean, let's be totally honest here. Like, why would anyone like playing games with someone's heart? I mean, I guess there's got to be people out there. I'm just going to be totally honest right here and right now. I'm not one of them, like, at all. Now, this is kind of a test to see how Minecraft is going to handle with streaming on the same computer as I play. Well, as you can tell, it's working, but it's not. So, we're gonna see if we can change something here. Because you see how the blocks are just not entering right. It's kind of messed up. Well, first of all, I don't need my chunks that high. And see, this is what happens when you play Minecraft on a computer. It always has the chunks so high. And it will get better the farther down I go. Now, technically, your render distance shouldn't be higher than 50. Or, like it says, higher rendering distance could low frame rate, crashes, or unexpected behavior. As you can tell, I'm pressing it over and it's going pretty smoothly now. Now, for me, I'm going to go back to right there. Just because I'm a crazy person. Not really, I'm not a crazy person. Well, I could be. Sometimes, just like most people in life. Now, check this out now. It's still having issues, right? And I think that's having to do with the stream. And that's what I said. I am testing this. Because what I might have to do is do the show with videos. And I think that's what I'm going to have to do, to be totally honest with everybody here. Because this is going to be nuts. So, like I said, this was a test to see if it could handle it. Now, I don't know, and I really don't. I don't know how it's handling on Facebook. If it's handling good, handling bad, handling crazy people. But, you know, you just don't know. You just don't know how a game is going to play till you try it out. That's just the real truth there. Now, what I'm trying to figure out right now is, first of all, where... Okay, it keeps kicking me back and forth. This is crazy. Like I said, this is all a test. Because as anyone knows that has watched me, I've been doing these things off and on. But there's always the fact of not really knowing how this is going to go. Now, as you can see right here, it says that I am live. But maybe it's under content. Is this the one? If it is the one. Yep, okay. So, what I do know is there is one view, which is not a follower or non-follower. Okay, some of this stuff just drives me mad sometimes. Anyway, I don't really care if I get followers or not. I'm actually playing this and doing this stuff for the fun. Now, this is the thing. This is not wanting to work right. Now, check this out. So I am going to close out of Minecraft. And then I'm going to bring up what's called Desktop 2. Which is where I am going to launch the Xbox. And then I'm going to see what happens when it comes up with Minecraft. And if it gets better. Now, the other day when I did this, it got extremely better. Now, I was just recording, not going live. Now, the one way I could fix this which don't have money for it right now. But I could either get a laptop or I could rebuild my Last Omen from the bottom up and just use the casing. Or I could just go buy a new casing and get rid of that. I'm kind of debating that right now because I don't really know like which way I should go about this. I just really don't know. I mean, it's all good ideas. It's awesome. And I'm running it now, but it's all awesome and everything, but it's just like, which one should I do? And that's what I got to really ask myself. Like, which way am I going to go about this? Because the real truth is, okay, I don't know what just happened. Oh, apparently I had to install an update. Okay, whatever. Wait, no, this is Java. I don't want Java. That's what happens when you click too quickly. Okay, let's bring back up the launcher again. Like I said, this is all a test to see if this will actually work. Now, Bedrock Edition. Okay. Now, let's see. Something went wrong launching your game. Oh, you gotta love this. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, Bedrock. Hit play. Okay, let me see something. If I go here, go back to desktop 1, and go to Xbox here. Okay, let's do Control-Alt-Delete. Now, if you guys don't know what Control-Alt-Delete is, that's the simplest way on a computer to get it to bring up everything that's running, all processes. Now, the one I'm looking for is Minecraft on this desktop. And I am not seeing it. Okay. So how about this? How about we close this, go back to desktop 2, hit Control-Alt-Delete. Okay, I don't see Minecraft running anywhere. Unless it's under here. Nope. That's just the game bar. That's the Epic launcher. Yep, I definitely don't see it. So, I guess this is a great opportunity on a live show. So, what should you do in this aspect? Well, don't go running like, I can't take it anymore. Because if you're out in public doing that, people are going to look at you kind of funny. I'm just saying. But what I usually do is I just try to go back in. You see how this still says running though? That is... I mean, it's not the first time. Okay, I'm launching it again. Okay, it wants to play it. But does it error out? Oh, see? It must have not fully quit. See, that stuff happens. And I mean, this is the way the computer world goes. If you didn't know that, well, here you go. Kick it, root down. Kick it, root down. I'm not going to even ask. Okay. So going back here, yes, if you play it normally, you can just, create your new world or even import it if you want. Now, you can only do the importing on the computer. Keep that in mind. But Realms is something that you can get. It's a subscription. Basically, it gives you a server, and if you get the basic one, only 2 people can log in. If you get the next one, I think it's Plus or something, that one, you can get 10 people. As you can see, 0 out of 10, because I'm the only one that's about to log in. Now, I do not have this public, so not just anyone can join, because, when you're trying to build a base like I am, you don't just want anybody to join you. Now, it always does connect to the server region. For me, that's Iowa. But I guess I'm in Iowa. No, I'm kidding. But, a couple things that we're going to talk on the show here today is, for starters, hold on one second. Got a follower reaching out to me. Anyway, so basically the biggest thing to keep in mind when you're playing Minecraft, right? You see how much better that is? It's kind of weird in a way that it gets better. And I don't know if anyone else is having this weird thing, but when you put it on the different desktop, now the only game this doesn't seem to work with is Spider-Man, and I just think, honestly, I don't know what Sony did with that port, but let's be totally honest here. I think they just literally messed up, and I haven't seen anyone comment how this is messed up. I don't even know how it got messed up, but let's face it, it's messed up. But it's just one of those things that it's messed up. Everyone knows it, but nobody wants to act like they know it, if that makes sense. Which, if we're being honest, this is literally something that everyone can say that they see in the world. I mean, it's kind of one of those things that it's happening everywhere. It's just not in gaming. It's everything that we see, or that's going on in our lives and whatnot. And if you're just saying on the stream, nope, that's not what's happening, well, I don't know what to tell you, because yes, it is. But I'm also not gonna fight with somebody over what they believe and what I believe. Okay, let's just agree to disagree. How does that sound, everybody? It sounds great to me. Because I know there's probably people in this world right now nope, that's not happened to me. It's only happened to you, man. Okay, well, more power to you. I'm glad you're not seeing any of this, and I guess I'm just totally delusional. But, am I though? You gotta really ask yourself for a minute. Is Realm Rider delusional? Well, that could be. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. And unless there's a psychiatrist watching this show, a lot of people that'll comment, yeah, there's something wrong with you, bro. Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. That's wonderful. Wouldn't be the first time something's wrong with me. I'm not saying, but I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? Good, because I don't know if I actually know what I'm saying, so. No, I'm just kidding with you guys. I mean, Minecraft is kind of the game. I don't know if anyone remembers back in the day, like playing with Legos. This was before they came out with certain things that you can make Legos with. I'm talking about where you had to take Legos out of a bucket and literally figure out what you were going to make with them. I mean, you could have made a house. You could have made like the structure of a house, right? And then try to make the roof to where it connects. These are all things that you could do with Legos. There was also something called Lincoln Logs, which was like Legos, but it was literally logs. I made a plastic, of course. You didn't actually have some log from out in the forest that somebody put in a bucket and like did some like freaking Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Yes, that's another reference to my childhood. But Honey, I Shrunk the Kids and shrunk these logs and they were actually wood. I'm only saying this because I'm not too sure if somebody would actually believe that there was little tiny logs. I hope everyone knows I'm joking. They were plastic to look like logs. Just saying. Anyway. Now, when you actually think about this, like literally think, there's this game, that's why I play it. Now, is that why everyone plays it? I don't know. I'm just saying why I play it. I don't know why other people play Minecraft. Maybe it's the game that they want to play because they like building stuff. Maybe they just like to zone out. I mean, because there's everything from adults play this to kids. So literally, my nephew kept asking me to play this over and over and over again. And I didn't. But the funny part about it, yes, I didn't play it with him. There was just a lot of stuff that is different. And that's just totally the truth. Now, I know what you're thinking. Heck, it would be the same thing I'm thinking, you know? But, and I know you've seen these videos about Generation X and these different generations. Whatever, that makes my mind hurt. Like, totally makes my mind hurt. I don't even want to even think about it. But there is a difference between the different generations. I mean, let's be totally honest here. There is. But does that mean because there's a difference that one generation is bad from the next? My personal opinion, like the kids born in the 80s or before the 80s, like we went through a different life, but it was different from even our parents. Our parents went through even a different life. Now, if nobody wants to acknowledge that, I don't know what to tell you. Now, the millennials, like as far as I'm concerned, people that were born in the 90s or around 2000. I mean, seriously, that's what I call millennials. I don't care if that's politically correct or not. Who cares? Anyway, my point is this. If those people, and that is not a racial thing, no matter what anyone says. Anyway, society out there wants you to believe that they're all different. Well, I will tell you something about millennials, that they're making decisions and trying to figure out who's right, who's wrong, and is that good, is that bad? I have no idea. But Then the younger generation that were born since like 2010 and up, I gotta be honest about something. They are super smart, but they really don't know what's going on, what happened in the past, because the government, society has changed everything to make them, they don't know what to believe. And I really do believe that. Now, if you want to still follow me, we're going to keep going. I'm going to go back into Minecraft in a minute. But for the time being, I will be back soon. If you got to go get something to drink, go to the bathroom, whatever you got to do, go ahead and do it. I'll be back soon. If not, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. So, did what I had to do, but you know what? This is actually gonna work out perfectly fine, especially when it comes to Minecraft. It's gonna be doing perfectly fine. And just keep in mind, I will probably always have this co-host. Yes, she is a cutie. I know that. But the biggest thing overall to keep in mind, I'm going to be leaving soon because, well, just because I'm a content creator does not mean I don't eat food. Just saying, not saying. Do you get what I'm saying? I hope you do. I hope everyone does. But the biggest thing overall to keep in mind, and I'll just kind of leave it at this for tonight. When it comes to why do people play games, because I've heard this 1,000 times, and there's some people that really don't get why people play games. They're wasting their life. And you know what? I just love the fact that there's so many people in this world that wants to judge others just because it's not something they're into, so nobody should be into it. I mean, I gotta be totally honest. If somebody goes to a gym and does things like steroids or stuff like that and constantly does it all the time and judges everybody that comes in that they're going to be exactly like them, to me, I find that hilarious, because you're basically saying because you work out and you benefit this way that everybody has to benefit that way. And that's like farthest from the truth. I mean, seriously. But you know, there's a lot of people that see it that way, you know? And is it right? Is it wrong? I don't know. I'm not here to tell you what is right, what is wrong. But I will tell you this. And you could either believe me, not believe me, think I'm taking some extra drugs. And frankly, I wouldn't even care. But the biggest thing is I see a lot of people judge others. And the only biggest thing I have is, if you got enough time to judge somebody else, then let's be honest with each other. You got too much time on your hands. Let's just be totally honest there. If you can actually judge others, that literally means, in my definition, that you got too much time on your hands. And that's just the way I'm going to leave it. That's my alarm to say to end the show. So, I mean, it's definitely been my pleasure tonight. Kind of seeing how this is going to go. Get back into the streaming. And during the streams, we're going to talk about everything. We're going to talk about games that are coming. I'm excited. You're excited. But we're going to talk about things about normal life. That is the Realm Gaming Show. There's so many different portals to different things that you can go through. There's life. There's the gaming world. There's the movie world. And we're going to really get into it. Even books as well. So, but I will say this. It's been my pleasure. I've really enjoyed coming back and doing this again.